What you're watching is a famous Osu player by the name of FG Sky, who's well known in the Osu community for not only playing Osu on a pillow, but for playing and perfecting a particular anime song over 4,000 times. This sheer amount of effort into one single song has convinced me enough to find out where the song originated, and I'm here today to report my findings.
Hello, fellow tea sippers. Have you ever heard of Black Clover?
Black Clover is a really weird shonen. As a new viewer of Black Clover, it's hard to put into words what I've just witnessed. I mean, when you finish an anime that spans 170 episodes, how do you truly give an honest answer on the spot? When you view Black Clover for the first time, you view something that's raw in the beginning, something that has the potential to go even further. Like an uncut diamond, you start off thinking if it's even worth the time making it into something valuable, but before you know it, the diamond, or Black Clover, turns into something that can only be described as beautiful. But a normie, did we really wait 2 whole months for you to talk about one of the most basic shonens on the internet? Yes. While the definition of shonen can be easily described as an action-filled show, I've come to realize that successful shonen strays away ever so slightly from this definition, to the point where it's unique and special in its own right. To call all shonen the same doesn't sit well with me. There's a lot of different avenues you can take when making a shonen series. The hard part is figuring out the proper formula in which will help you attract the most attention. Sometimes the amount of time you invest in your story, characters, and world building doesn't necessarily correlate to a successful shonen. You can't compare Black Clover to anything. Black Clover is successful because it's Black Clover. It respectfully holds its own. And while I can't give you a clear reason why Black Clover holds its own, I can give you a major factor why. When it comes to consistency, Black Clover openings don't fail to hit the mark. When your anime opening department brings only jammers to the table, it shows the severity in which how popular Black Clover is. If you want a solid zero to hero story, this is the place to look at. Asta was born in a world where magic is essential. People do chores with magic, people fight with magic, and people poop with magic. Asta here doesn't have magic, so per usual, people are going to naturally bully him. But does he give up? No. He gets swole. And not just swole, I mean swole.
Whoa, that's too much. Go back.
His eternal drive is fueled by the fact that he wants to hold the strongest magic title, the Wizard King. Usually the trope with zero to hero animes is that the protagonist overcomes whatever gives him the most trouble and people respect him afterwards. Black Clover offers the polarizing idea of doubt. It doesn't matter how many times you fight, nor how hard you try to overcome that said obstacle. The people in which you're sworn to protect still look at you as a loser with no magic. History is usually written by the victor, but in the case of Black Clover, it's written by the rich. Its nobility, the people who are snobby and self-centered, determine the lives of the people who were born under them. Our main character's drive in life is to not only become the Wizard King, but to tear down the walls of discrimination that label people with no magic worthless. And I think this is what makes Black Clover unique. It offers an easy way to understand social problems that are relevant in today's world, something that many shonen anime diverge from as it's seen as boring and unappealing. I remember after finishing Black Clover, I dove into the Reddit and I started to see a trend that Asta's VA or voice actor is, I guess to put it simple, not that great. To offer an opposing view, I felt like the decision to make him loud in the beginning was intentional. As a viewer of the sub, I thought Asta's loud voice was only him fully immersing himself into the character. What I saw was a loud young child trying to compensate due to the fact that he has no magic, but eventually this side of him fading away as he became more humble as the story progressed. I would argue and say some, if not all of the characters around Asta were all inexperienced, annoying people that changed for the better. It reflects a time when we were also those annoying idiots, but as we grew up and, touched grass, we kind of found that lifestyle that best suited us and mellowed out. I guess you can say that Black Clover was the unexpected dark horse of the shonen industry. It collectively carries the forward-thinking idea of progressive change within the anime itself and the producers that created it. Just like our main character, Black Clover was a shonen shrouded in doubt and controversy but never gave up as the show just gets better and better with each passing season. Black Clover was a passion project that sought success no matter how it was achieved, and you gotta respect that. To end off with an analogy, if shonen was a pizza, Black Clover was the combination of toppings you thought would never work, but it did.